What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who was the first president? George Washington. In what month do we vote for president? November. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor.